Okay, well, Ukraine is really striking back at Russia. Now, Russia is really under fire. So I want to pull the cards. I've got these decks in a special thing here. And I want to look at Putin and what's going on with this, with what Ukraine is now doing to Russia. Okay. So first Ukraine was, just defending itself. Well, now they're in the offense. Now they're going after Russia. They're lobbying in things to really hit Russia. So what we have here is release control. Now this is Putin's thing. It's about having to release control. He doesn't have the control that he had before. Okay? That is being taken out. Interesting, this card on this one. You see the path, and up in the sky you see the hand. Okay? So he is losing control when it comes to forcing the war and what he's been doing. So let's see what the foundation is. Long road ahead. Okay? Releasing control, and he's got a long road ahead. Now, he wanted this every time, Zelensky would want to try to go towards peace. Putin said, what? No, I want it. I want Ukraine. I want it all, and it has to be all unconditional surrender by Ukraine, and give me all of Ukraine, and then we'll stop. Other than that, okay. So now you got the long road, Putin. Release control. You don't have control anymore. Let's see what we have. Lies detected. Okay. Troubled past. And the audacity. So let's pull the rest and see what it says. Okay. Give these a ruffle shuffle. And see what else it has to say. But it's not looking good for Putin, is it? He's a liar. He's got a troubled past. And he's audacious. Okay? He's a narcissist. So when it comes to lies detected, we are having, again, the message is what people are being fed. Lies. He's feeding people lies. When it comes to the troubled past, he's got the new cup. The cup of abominations could be the troubled past, his cup of abominations that he's got going on. And when it comes to the audacity, it's a message about action. Okay? So, yeah, he was all up on it. Now what's being worked on? Things are being worked on. He's losing control. And he's still got a long road ahead of him because of his lies, because of what he's trying to feed people. These are the messages. Lies he's feeding people, and the audacity about the actions that he's taking place. Okay? And he's got a whole cup of abominations about a troubled past. Okay? So let me see if something, I'm going to try something here and just see if something comes through. We'll do something different here. Putin will never admit he's losing control of this, but the tide has turned when it comes to what he has been doing with Ukraine. Going forward, Ukraine is now taking action, and again, the tide has turned when it comes to Putin. Putin is losing control, and he cannot continue to spout the things he has been saying. The Russian people now are not buying his audacity and the drama he continues to try to put out, and how he tries to skew things, because things are coming back now about the losses that are taking place for Putin's army. They do not have the they do not have the equipment, they do not have the food, they do not have the things that they need to go forward in a timely manner. And so again, there is more support coming in for Zelensky than is for Putin. And Putin, though, because of his narcissistic traits, will not admit defeat, will not admit that he is losing the war. So he will continue to push his people to go forward, because after all, it's not affecting him. He is in his bunkers and in his, feeling quite safe where he is, but he will continue to push this for his people, but they have no reserves left energetically to continue to push forward. They are now losing more and more of their vital forces internally as a people. I just feel that this is, their energy is being sapped. It's draining out the energy of the Russian people that he is pushing into the front lines. Their energy is being zapped, and they will have more and more turning into surrender to Ukrainian forces as we go forward. Okay, so we'll see what's happening. But yeah, he's in a long road ahead if he wants, because he is losing control. He is losing control. He continues to try to spout lies, but there's a whole cup of difficulties from the past, and he's continuing with his audacity when it comes to what he's claiming is taking place versus what is actually taking place. So on this front, I just feel, when I was turning into the energy, that the Russian soldiers are really just, they don't have any, how do I want to say it, reserves left. They're wore out, they're tired, they have no reserves left. They don't have the support that they need to push forward. Putin keeps pushing them forward, but they don't have the food, they don't have equipment. And so, Putin does not want to recognize this, does not want to admit to any of this. He thinks if he just keeps pushing that he's going to win, but he's not. He's already lost. He's already lost, okay? Because there is now more support going forward for Ukraine. Ukraine is getting aid from other places now, and Putin is losing his reserves, okay? His reserves are failing, okay? So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see if I'm right or wrong. Thanks for tuning in.